Hello, I'm Tom Bailey, and in today's episode, I'll be getting to know Charlie Whyman, who is the founder of Curious B2B Marketing and is a business-to-business marketing strategist. So, Charlie, hello, and a very warm welcome to today's episode.
Thank you very much for having me.
I really appreciate you being here. And just out of interest for me and the listeners, whereabouts in the world are you right now?
I'm in Nottingham in the UK.
Fantastic. Thank you so much. I went to university in Nottingham, actually, so I know it very well. And I just want to share a little bit more about you before we do get started. So Charlie has a background in engineering, marketing, and sales, and now works with businesses to increase their marketing performance and confidence with an utterly effective and simple marketing plan. The title for today's episode is How to Increase Marketing Performance on a Budget, and Charlie is going to show us how to do that in just 7 minutes. So no pressure at all. Question number one is, who are your ideal clients?
My ideal clients are businesses that are predominantly doing their own marketing and wanting to get themselves out there.
Great, perfect, nice and succinct. I love it. What's the biggest challenge they typically face?
Marketing. So yeah, my target audience typically are the best kept secret in their industry. So I work with kind of purpose-driven companies that are targeting other businesses, so in the B2B space, and they are really good at what they do. They've got a great product, great service, but nobody knows about them.
Yeah, and it's so important and critical, like you said, to get yourself out there and known in your industry. So if they are the best kept secret, what is ultimately the impact this will have on them or their business?
Well, the biggest impact is sales. So a lot of businesses are typically driven on referrals. So feast or famine, leads and sales come in fits and starts. And there's no kind of consistency or consistent approach when it comes to marketing, which means that you can't predict your sales. It's not consistent. And there's a lot of uncertainty that kind of creeps into the business, which then breeds some like negative thinking, a lack of confidence. And also, like, if you just don't have a plan, you end up wasting mental energy on the things that you don't really need to be wasting mental energy on. So there's a few impacts on that.
Got it. And do you find that they tend to jump from marketing strategy to marketing strategy and to try and find that golden nugget?
Yeah, well, I'm doing a research project at the moment that I won some funding from the University of Nottingham to look into the attitudes of business owners towards marketing, to try and sort of dive into this a little bit further. But what I find is that a lot of businesses, or too many businesses, are experiencing marketing injuries. So, you know, feeling let down by marketers, by agencies, losing money, going down the wrong path, feeling cheated. You know how it is. I think we've all been there. And one of my goals is to stop businesses from experiencing these marketing injuries and helping them enjoy marketing. Because, you know, at the end of the day, they've got into business because they're excited about helping customers solve particular problems. So if we can bundle that excitement into what it is that they're doing and help them communicate that in a really simple way that resonates with the people that they want to work with the most, then that's where the magic happens, so to speak.
Absolutely. Fantastic. So for anybody listening that does want to get more excited and enjoy marketing, what's that one piece of advice that you'd give them to help them get started?
Keep it super simple. A lot of people tend to overcomplicate marketing or think that it's something much bigger than it actually is. But, you know, keep it really, really simple. Just think, what are you trying to achieve? What is the quickest and easiest way of doing it?
Yeah, I love that. And like you said, sometimes we try and put in place marketing strategies which may be 7-figure strategies, but you know, when we're starting a business, we don't necessarily need that funnel or that really complex marketing strategy to begin with.
Oh, I hate funnels.
Yeah. Okay, fantastic. And the next question from me today is, what is one valuable resource that you can offer or share with people to help them solve this problem?
So the resource is a quiz that I have on my website. So you just go to curiousmarketingquiz.com, and basically it'll ask you a series of questions on how you feel you perform in each different area of sales and marketing. So what it will do is it'll generate a personalized report and a score, so you can understand where you need to prioritize that will make the biggest difference in your business and give you the biggest return on investment.
Excellent. And I'm just Curious. And where did you get this word curious in all of your marketing? Where did that come from?
Well, I was that kid. I went to a school where being curious was a bad thing. So I used to get told off for asking loads of questions.
Yeah.
But if I look back to all of the successes that I've had in my life and my career, it's all been as a result of being curious. And, I've done some incredible things. I've been down the world's deepest mine. I've, sort of organized conferences in platinum mines. I've traveled around the world. I've done loads of really cool things. But just because I've been like, oh, there's an opportunity there, I'm going to ask questions and see. So yeah, just being curious. It's a superpower. Use it.
I love it.
Yeah.
Thanks for sharing that. Next question from me today, and this one is about yourself. Obviously, you've had lots of different experiences. What would you say is one of your greatest either mistakes or failures that you've made either in life or business, and what did you learn from it?
I don't really see anything as a failure, only a learning opportunity. And it sounds very cliche, but it's always learnings in everything. But I think it's that, periods of not believing in myself and having to rely on other people to remind me how good I am at at certain things. It's not to do with ego. So I think just a learning point is to always believe in yourself, because more often than not, we know exactly what we need to do. We know exactly where we want to go. We've just got to trust in the process and trust in ourselves.
Yeah, that's so important. And, you mentioned it briefly there, but surrounding yourself with people that can, support you along the way as well is also critical in business.
Yeah.
And the last question from me today is, what is the one question that I should have asked that will also bring some great value to our audience today?
Should have asked me, what is that otter doing behind me?
Yeah, there's two otters I can see behind you, actually. What is that?
So Otter is my framework, and it was built as a way to help people and businesses avoid those marketing injuries I talked about. So it starts with O, which is objectives, then goes on to T, tools. So you know what tools you need to achieve your objectives. T, training. So you know where the gaps in your skills, knowledge, experience, and confidence lie. E, expectations, really important. And R, review. Always schedule time to review, find out what's working, what's not working, and where to optimize and improve.
I love that. Fantastic. And if any business owner needs help with that process, I'm assuming they can reach out to you to find out a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely. Best way to contact me is through LinkedIn or via my website, curiousb2bmarketing.com. Always happy to help.
Amazing. Yep. Thank you so much, Charlie. And also thank you so much again for coming along today and sharing such great value with our audience.
Very welcome. Great to be here.